We have finally made it to the final round here at XL Sports World as we get to B Division between two teams, and after 4 seasons we will finally have a new champion. It is Reapers against Zambronies. Welcome to the Rshl. Daniel Wilson here. Well, before we even get started with any of the finals, if you see behind me, one of the panes of glass had to be replaced because as of a couple weeks ago during a warm-up in a roller hockey game, one player shot it and broke a pane of glass, which is a rarity. So we're gonna have this replacement up here. It is actually a piece of wood that is gonna be sitting there for all of our finals games. But let's get right to business here. The Reapers, with their 5th consecutive final across 5 seasons, and each time they have fallen to the Lock Monsters. But some hope for them is they'll actually be facing the Zambronies, who have actually claimed the #1 seed after being moved up to the B Division. So how are they going to handle this one? They do have a lot of talent on the roster, and they're up against a young team. So let's go to the breakdown. We'll start with the Reapers, and I am going to be looking for Ryan Reich, who is split on his stats, 8 and 8 between goals and assists, but it is enough to get him the leader on points, with Zach Smith falling behind him with 13 points, with Zach Smith coming in with 3 goals and 10 assists, more of a playmaker, but Ryan Reich is more the all-around guy. So look for the sniper shots, but injuries have been a problem, as you remember from last week. Jeremy Ritter injured 3 times in 1 game, so we'll see if they can stay healthy out on the floor. Over to the Zambronies, we're going to be looking for Kevin Darst. He has reached double digits on goals, 10 of them, bringing his point total up to 12. And Chris Martinez not too far behind him, 11 points with 7 goals, 4 assists. Let's see if they can keep up with the pace here at the B Division level. This is their first appearance in the final in B Division. They have reached the final in C, but can they keep up the pace? So with that, we are going to head to the final round of B Division, and it's up next. We are now underway in our B Division final with Greg Berlanti and Brian Hooks as to the official. They'll get the word of the 3rd official. It looks like Brian Lindley. I'll try to get word of that in a minute. In the meantime, that one covered up by Stan Gilliland in net for the Reapers.
When you get back, Thomas.
Reapers win this draw. Now Lewis attempted to clear, just get through, and now a chance for the number 11 to the right corner, trying to fight for control, but knocked off the ball. That was Thomas. Down the other way, and we have a race between, and a big slash by Mel Lewis. Lucky for him, the hand stayed down. Martinez with a shot and a blocker save down low, covered up by Gilliland.
You ready? All right. Good shit, good shit.
Back to the point. Long backhand into the corner over towards Cyrus Ashley, and going around, John Ireland takes up control. Mike Rich tags up as they do get control after all. Now a race behind the net. Taking up control, Ireland with a shot and a glove save. That was through traffic, but he managed to see it all the way and stick it out. That definitely could have been the first goal of the game. Back to the point, Eric Justin unable to handle it. Zaleski will push it back in. Around the boards they go, and it will be over to Tim Kratzky. Kratzky plays it up high, gloved down by Justison. And that one's also gloved down by Ireland in the left circle. Lost control, but Zaleski pushed it back in. Back and forth they go. Taken up towards the corner, push back in. Reapers are still onside, but not for long as they will push it out. Mike Rich up to Ireland. He'll just dump it down, and the Reapers will make a change. Taking a look. Dancing around. Off the board. Here they come around Schroeder. Left circle, trying to avoid Ryan Reich. Back out it goes as the Zambronies were in the middle finishing a change. Zach Smith, big guy, but he lost the ball. And back down it goes. Good clear by Jesse Sharon. Schroeder hearing the warning from the bench. Zambronies regain control, but intercepted by Schroeder. Plays off the boards over to Zach Smith on the line. Upwards intended for Reich. He'll be knocked away by Sharon off the boards. Attempted clear, has to get some help, but he do clear down. Gillen will just drop it off as the Reapers will just tag up. Reich looking at a double team. Will swat it out. Race toward the corner. Jeremy Ritter with speed. Does he have enough to beat the number 9 Terry Smith as it goes across the crease? Martinez taking a look at Zach Smith. Will center up intended for Sharon, but does reach his man in the form of Kevin Darst. Darst has some great stick handling, and he just came back from an injury as that one is offside. The Zambronies have to tag up. Upwards over to Zach Smith. Tries a long shot. Easy save for Dave Story. Darst will take over. Handles towards the center line, holds up, and now a small pass. If they can handle the double team, finds a man that was wide open, but he could not handle the pass. Back to Darst, backhands it off the boards, but Zaleski is going to take control for the Reapers, tries to clear, unable. Back over to Jeremy Ritter. Ritter on the left boards. He'll just dump it down and let it go for Ryan Coyne. Coyne will take it behind his own net. Takes a look at Thomas. And now Zambroni is back on the attack, but left the ball behind. Has to get back on side. They do get across, and now is up for grabs on possession. Stick lift. Everybody fighting for it now. The Clifford moves in, takes control, and he'll dump it around the boards. Zaleski takes over for the Reapers, plays it around the boards, tries to pass to himself, unable, back it goes. There's a shot, and that goes wide of the net. Rebound, save, down low with the stick. Another shot, that deflects off a man. Zaleski trying to clear it out. It does clear out, but it's an icing.
Am you okay?
One more.
It's Ryan Doolittle on the dot for the Zambronies. Back it goes to Clifford. Clifford a shot, tries to look for a tip, none available. Back goes Dave Bingham, goes back to the point over to Mitch Stevens. Off a couple of feet, goes to the corner. Tries to pass, it's right back to him. Michael takes over, gets through one, has to fight through two, passes across, whiffed a shot, still has possession. Here's a shot, saved by Story. Mike Rich on the right corner, trying to fight off Clifford. Gets some help from his goaltender, will go behind the net. Passes upwards, trying to fight through one, unable. Here's Mike Rich. Passes, cross, and that shot goes wide. Some good chances for the Reapers. We would like to see some more of those on net. Turnover, here comes Reich. Passes across to Rich. Shot wide of the net. I don't think he got a clear handle on that ball. As the Zambronies are just focusing on getting out of their own zone. He does send it across, and they get a change. 6:44 remaining. Still have no score in this B Division final. Back across over to Rshl. Everyone tags up, taps it over to John Ireland. Loses control. Ryan Coyne tries to fight back. Schroeder blocks him. Ireland back over to Reich. Shot down wide. Where is it? It's understory, and they will whistle it down. Up for possession. Ritter plays back over to Ireland. Can't handle it. Here they come back the other way. If he can handle it. Then pestered by Ireland. Lewis does get it out of the zone. Zambronies forced to tag up. Across over to Coyne. Takes a poke check from Ritter. Over in the zone, across to Bichetti. Bichetti to the right corner. Tries a shot wide of the net. Tries to center up off the goal. And that one will hit Story, and he covers. Up for grabs. That's going to go over towards the bench. Will be picked up. Looks like by Ryan Doolittle. He'll circle back. Looking at Zach Smith. Takes the right route. Has to hold back. And will just chip it across. And we'll give it up to Mel Lewis. Ritter lines up. Shot that is blocked by Doolittle. He'll play it off the boards and just clear the zone. Off the boards again. Zach Smith has to leave it. I don't know, that would have been offside, but he wasn't going to take any chances. Across. Back on the attack for Zambronies. Pops up. Over to Darce. And a shot saved by Stan Gillen. A quality chance. But Gillen got himself in a position and got that pad down.
Hey, let's start here, guys. Let's start.
Reich wins this one. He'll take it himself. Looking at a 3-on-2 if they can get the speed. Smith with a shot saved by Story to the left corner. Tries to center up off a bunch of feet, and a penalty is coming up. And it's going against the Zambronies, and it is going to be a hooking call.
2 minutes up.
It is Kevin Welsh that is called for the hook, and we have our first power play of the game. Wright goes down, no call for that. And that one flies into the bench. And they're gonna put this face off towards, they're gonna send this one out of the zone.
You said it was off yellow.
I know, boys, come on.
Who's next? Right here. Mike. The next guy.
Off the official. Back down it goes. Zaleski gloving it down. 30 seconds gone in this power play. Zaleski taking the eastern route back to the line, but he puts it back himself. Chris Martinez is going to race it down, possibly a shorthanded chance. Back to the point. Clifford with a shot blocked by Thomas. And he'll be back over to the end boards. A double team. A good job on the penalty kill. Around it goes. In there somewhere. It's a score! Short-handed goal by the Zambronies. We'll see who gets credit for this one. But the Zambronies take advantage of an error and they're up 1-0. So they credit to Tim Kratzky with the short-handed goal. were just fighting it out, took advantage of a turnover. And so the Reapers gotta clean up the play. And that one is blocked as there's a collision between Reich and Clifford, and Reich is not happy about that as he is showing his displeasure.
6, 5, 4, 3,
And they're gonna have to wait to the drop as the penalty is over. As soon as that ball drops, Welsh will be out, and he is out of the box. And we're gonna watch Ryan Reich here. He's been trying to push everyone around recently, and I can understand his displeasure. To the corner, across to Behrman. Back up, does get across, will it reach Rich? It will, but he can't handle it, though. Back it goes. And the Zambronies will just push it across. Schroeder plays it upwards to Reich. Zambroni's got a quick change, though, and they will go on the attack. Then Stevens with a shot and a save by Gillen with about 1:10 remaining in the first. Off the draw, and we'll go back over to Justin behind his net. Tries to go around, not enough power though. Picked up by Coyne. Centers up, intercepted by Ritter. Ritter, if he has enough speed, make it a 3-on-2. It's not going to happen. Goes back to the line, tries to avoid Coyne. Trying to hold on, he does. Tries a shot that's blocked. Back to Justison, shot wide of the net. Darce will play it off his own goal and around the corner. Intercepted by Rich. Just outside the slot, tries a shot that's partially blocked. Fighting for possession. Rich tried another shot, that goes wide. 13 seconds remaining. In the slot, can he get one? Nope, that's not gonna happen as Darce is trying to fight through. Does get it over, here's Martinez. Shot, score! Chris Martinez with a last second goal puts the Zambronies up 2-0. Zambronies off to a good start in this final, trying to look for their first cup in the RSHL, and they will go into their intermission 2-0. As we go to the second period, I was listening to John Ireland over at the bench. He's pretty much trying to calm his team down as the Zambronies have been taking advantage of the mistakes by the defense, and that's why it's gotten the 2-0 lead. And I mean, I can understand the frustration of the Reapers. They've been into their 5th final in a row and then still come up empty, but they got to try to clean up those mistakes. But John Ireland's trying to help out his team, trying to get them focused. Back over to Schroeder as they win this face-off as we're underway in the second period.
Good.
Schroeder can't handle it. Back it goes. He'll have to circle back. Still plenty of time for the Reapers to get back in this game. Off the boards it goes. And trying to get it up to Doolittle. Reapers. Here is a turnover here. But a good defensive play to prevent that chance. Clifford is going to hold on. Waits, plays it off the scorekeeper's table. And the Reapers have to tag up, waits for everyone to get outside. Mitch Hetty over to Ireland. Ireland with a shot down low. It was looking at a screen. That ball's still loose though. And Doolittle with possession. He'll try to backhand it up, but he gives it away. Here's Schroeder with a chance, that's wide. Zambronies will just clear it out. Welsh will finish it off as Schroeder will just play it upwards, intended for Ireland. Tries to deke around, and he was offside, and that's going to come back. Out it goes. It's going to be a race between Zaleski, Smith, and Martinez. Martinez has more speed, gets there first, but it's going to be a battle. Smith will come up with possession. Ryan Reich looking at a double team, tries to feed it up to himself. Can he escape? Losing control, going down. And that one pops out towards slot, nobody available.
Wait, Ryan. Hunt him down, Thomas, hunt him down.
The defense of the Zambronies just staying on top of the play. Here's a shot by Smith. That's a save by Story. He lost it for a moment. And Clifford will play around the boards over to Bingham. Bingham looking at Zaleski. Drives to the slot. Shot. Save. And they whistle this one down.
That's what I got now, man. I was over a minute.
Toss up. It's going to go to the Zambronies. Off the boards. Looking at 2-on-1 the other way.
Go, Thomas, go, Thomas.
Thomas across to Smith. He can't handle the pass. He does retain possession. Back over to Ritter. Just outside the slot. Winds up. Shot wide of the net. Sharon trying to hold on for control, and he will clear it out. Zaleski back to his own zone, trying to avoid Bingham as they will finish the change. Plays it off intended for Behrman, a little too far from the handle, but it'll be back over to Mel Lewis. Mel Lewis waits for everyone to set up, and we'll air it out. Glove down. Looking at a chance here, holds on to the shot, tries one, that's blocked. And everyone fight possession down low. He'll circle back, crosses to Bingham, but he lost sight of the ball. Looking at a double team, but Zaleski comes out. Crosses to Behrman. Back to the other corner to Thomas. Thomas escaping and center to Behrman, and that one was blocked. Sharon for the Zambronies plays it off and covered up as that one ends up to the glove of Dave Story with 10 minutes to go in the second period. Back it goes. Here's a shot. Save. I wasn't sure if that was going to squeak through, but Story squeezes the pad, and he'll keep it a 2-0 game. That was a good shot by Sheridan from the point. Trying to look for the 5-hole. That one pops out towards the line. It's going to go back over to Mel Lewis. He'll have to wait for his team to tag. Brian Coyne giving chase, plays it off the boards. Reapers trying to look for any kind of scoring chances. Sheridan is going to dump it to the left corner. Around the boards to Mike Rich. Try center. That's blocked by Darst. Good interception by Sheridan. Ryan Reich. And it's stolen by Darst. Reich took a little too long trying to set up the shot, and that one will go to the left corner. Going down, back to the point. Mel Lewis keeps it in play. Back to Sheridan. He'll give a return over to Lewis. Left circle. Shot. Blocker save by Story. Tries to center up one more time. Unable to get a tip in, and it's going to be back to Reich. He holds the line. They will get a change though. And back down it goes. No icing on this play. Sheridan has to play it. He'll play around the boards, kept in by Darst. Coyne holds on the circle. Try goes wide of the net. Mitch Stevens fighting off one. Forechecker, and it's going to go all the way around. Schroeder attempting to clear. He does. Dean Clifford will hold on, and he'll just play it back down the floor. Schroeder taking a look. Brian Coyne again trying to give chase. It's still onside. Shot is blocked, but it does reach Golan, and he'll hold on. It's going to go back to Zambronies. Stevens a shot way high of the net.
Nice rush, nice rush.
Schroeder cuts off his man and will try to clear out. He does get it across, and he ended up touching it offside. Reapers again with control. Jumps towards the left corner. Zambronies with control. Mitch Stevens trying to avoid Eric Justison, takes the outside route. Justison loses his stick, but that doesn't matter. Jeremy Ritter has control for the Reapers.
Go, Ritter, go, Ritter. Take it.
Drop pass over to Ireland. Lifts the pass, and will take it himself towards the left corner. Tries to drive to the slot, try to look for a tip-in, none available.
Don't let him up the middle. Don't let him up the middle.
Stevens will just dub it around, and now it's going to be a race, including Kratzky and Zaleski. Around the boards, as they're in the middle of a change, over towards Chris Martinez. He'll take control, circles back, crosses, sets up shot, holds up on the shot, tries one. That one wide of the net. I thought that was heading towards the net.
One on,
A lot of traffic in front. Man goes down. That was Clifford. And the Zambronies shouting. They probably thought that was a penalty, but none called. Off the boards. It'll be back over to Terry Smith. Out it goes. It'll be over to, well, it was going to be to Zach Smith, but it's played off the boards as the Zambronies are finishing a change. Bingham taking a look, gets around Zach Smith. Bingham will take it himself. Towards the outside route on the circle. Looks around as Cyrus actually available shot and a save by Stan Gilliland with about 5 minutes remaining in the second.
Good? You're good.
No, we got it. Come on.
Turn him out.
We're good.
And toss up, it's going to be cleared out. This is going to reach Story. Wouldn't have been an icing anyway. Off the boards over to Bingham. Can't control it though, knocked back in. Tried to look for someone outside the slot, none available. Cyrus actually racing it down. Will circle around, trying to avoid Mel Lewis, but has to give it away over to Zach Smith. Smith holding on, trying to buy some time, and now will let it go. Sharon for the Zambronies. Airs it out, and it ends up in the Reapers bench.
Yeah, I'm ready.
That one will roll to the opposite corner between Sharon and Rich. Rich is going to play it around over to Wright. Tries to set her up, tries to get it. He scores! Ryan Wright will cut the lead in half. 2-1 off the wraparound from Ryan Wright. And it's going to be a steal by Behrman, but has to get away.
Go, move around.
Schroeder around over to Mike Rich. Off the stick of Sharon. Kevin Darst tries to fight back and battle for possession at the line. Darst gets through. Poke check from Reich. And it's going to be a chance for Behrman. But he gets double teamed. Salvages the play. Back over to Rich. He'll drop it to Schroeder. Schroeder with a shot. That is wide the net. That ball still loose. And now fighting for possession. Wright goes down. Left corner, Zambronies with control. Ryan Coyne. This outside circle. Rich keeping him to the outside. Passes it across. Darst with control. Shot is blocked.
There you go, Russ.
Schroeder attempting to clear. Unable. Clifford holds on. Slap shot. That is blocked by Schroeder. Schroeder has been stepping up on defense. And now fighting to get a clearance, but it has to let it go.
Mike, that's you.
That was a good back check by Dean Clifford.
Far side, far side.
Here's Mike Rich with control. Has to avoid point.
Go.
Does get through. Has some help from Eric Justin. Here's Behrman. Over to Reich. Shot. Save. Has to let it go.
Mike.
Here is Sheridan. That one bounced off someone. It's behind the net. And where is it? Oh, it's in! How did that get through? What in the world happened there? And Mike Rich should be getting credit for this goal. We have a tie game. What in the world happened there? It didn't look like it was. It looked like the play was over. So the Reapers caught a lucky break. It looked like the play was over,
Nice,
but it just squeaked through, and it's a good goal.
All right, turn around.
And it's going to be Justice Santa crosses with 1:23 remaining in the second period.
Good play.
Off the boards, around,
Go, Billy, go,
over
Billy.
to Sharon. Oh, what happened there? He lost his footing.
Nice play,
That
Billy.
would have been disastrous.
No
Now
one.
some weird occurrences. Is it'll go across to Billy Machete off the board, trying to fight off one, trying to fight off Terry Smith. Back it goes as Zaleski will play it up to John Ireland on the right side. Around the board, back to Smith. Oh, he lost control. That's another time that the Zambronies had lost control. A weird bit of occurrences there for the Zambronies, and the Reapers are taking it to their advantage, but here they come the other way. 2-on-2. Hit the shot. That's a block by Zaleski. Tim Kraske trying to hold on. Is going to head back over to Sharon. Backhands it across. Goes back over to Kratzky. Right corner. Eric Justin trying to hold on. 12 seconds remaining in the second, and right now it looks like he's just trying to kill the clock. They're letting him play for now, but it's finally going to pop out across, and that will be it for the second period. So now it looks like the tide has turned as some unlucky bounces for the Zambronies give the Reapers the break they needed. We're tied at 2. We're going to have quite a finish. We are tied at 2. And it really came down to defensive mistakes. And it's now going to be a matter of who's going to be cleaning them up and who will take advantage of the other team's mistakes. As that roll towards Gill, and they will clear it out. Stevens crosses over to Clifford. Well, backhanded upwards over to Doolittle. Doolittle outside the slot. Easy save for Gilliland. He'll drive it to the corner.
Get back, Mark.
Over to Doolittle, trying to avoid Thomas. Drop pass. Stevens with a shot. That's high. And good play by Reich to get it away from Kevin Darst. Upwards over to Thomas. Thomas trying to get around. Back across over to Zach Smith. Shot wide of the net. Over to Ryan Reich. Center to Smith, wide of the net. Shot might have got interrupted by Kevin Darst as that ball goes out of play. And it's going to be Zambroni's ball as they'll try to clear it out. When off the foot of Eric Justison, they head towards the wall, and back down it goes to Zaleski for the Reapers. Zaleski will take a look and sees Mike Rich open. He'll pass it there. Terry Smith. Across to Jesse Sharon back in his own corner.
Pressure! In the zone!
You hear the Reapers telling them to pressure them.
Good play, Reapers.
And it pays off for the Reapers. Back to L. Lewis. off the boards, intended for Rich, and it goes out of play. And this one should be coming back towards the Zambronies net. Oh, but they called that it went off of Rich, so it's going to come back outside. And Zambronies back with possession. Smith will just dump it to the right corner. Zaleski races it down, backhands it, does get it over to Ritter, intended to get over to Behrman, back over to Schroeder. Mike Rich towards center, chance for Jeremy Ritter if he can race it down, tries a shot wide of the net. Behrman does get it away, back to Rich. Oh, play back to Schroeder. Rich gets a return, shot wide of the net. Pokes it back over to Zaleski. He'll hold on. Now gives the return over to Ritter. Ritter tries to play it over to Schroeder. Gets it over there. As the Zambronies defense was playing a little shallow, but that didn't matter that time. As Zaleski trying to get a little communication done with Gilliland. And now here's a chance for the Zambronies. Centers up. Backhand save. And gets down in time. As well as saying the defensive mistakes, it looked like there was a little communication issue between Zaleski and Gilliland, and that led to the turnover. And it'll be back to Schroeder. We'll play it off. Mitch Stevens knocks it back. Sheridan trying to play it to himself, trying to get away from Martinez. He does. Up the left boards over to Ireland, along with Billy Michetti. Up the boards, Mitch Stevens will play it back behind his net. It will cross over to Welsh. A little too far to handle. Mel Lewis trying to fight off. It looks like Ryan Coyne, no, that's Chris Martinez, pardon me. Back over to Dean Clifford. Billy Michetti moving in. He'll be up to Welsh.
Hey, hello.
Oh, what do we got here? And that one, it's going to come back into the Zambronies zone. And toss up, it'll go to Kratzky for the Zambronies. It tries to play up. They're going to say no icing here. And it's going to be Chris Martinez with that speed. Beats Sheridan to the ball. They'll backhand it up. Nobody there, but he picked up by Lewis. He'll just leave it for Ireland. They try to clear. Was it offside? They say no. And a glove save, an awkward one. Sheridan places it off the boards between Welsh and Michetti. Back to the left corner. Sheridan picks up control. We'll take a look with 9 minutes remaining in the third. And Ireland gets cut off by Mitch Stevens. And they'll circle back in their own zone. They do get across the line. Back it goes. Welsh with a shot down low. Saved by Gilliland. And he is going to hold on. But both these teams did in the playoffs. They came back from at least a 3-goal deficit. The Zambronies came back from 3-0 and won their match 6-3, while the Reapers came down from 4 and won theirs in overtime 7-6. I wonder if we're going to have another overtime here. It'll be a race between Thomas and Sharon. Thomas with control, protects the ball, shot wide of the net. That was a great chance by Jeremy Ritter through traffic. Thanks off the boards. Schroeder saw someone coming and was forced to put it out of play. And a quick shot, that's a stick save. Probably wouldn't have gone there anyway. There's Sharon a shot, just a little high and wide. Coin around over to Darst, left corner. Protecting it, shot, saved by Gilliland. Tries to get a rebound, but unable to get it down. But Darst picks it up, tried to get a shot that was blocked by Zach Smith. Across over to Terry Smith as he'll circle back behind the line. And now I'll play it off the boards. Intended for Coin, a little too far to handle. Ritter attempting a clear, does get it down. And the Reapers will get a change as Terry Smith will chase it down behind his own net. Halfway through the third, we're still tied at 2. Here they come the other way, unable to get through. Good poke check by Schroeder. He's been doing good defensively today. Here's Behrman, tries to center up, unable to get a shot through. There's Reich. He's got one of the goals. Shot by Rich wide of the net. And now Rich back over to Schroeder. Plays it off. And fighting for possession. Back it goes into the Reaper zone. Zaleski takes a look, plays it upwards over to Rich. Rich, drop pass over to Reich. It went off of Stevens, so it'll go to the left corner. It's going to be Dean Clifford waiting there. He'll play it around the boards over to Dave Bingham. Bingham looking at Zaleski, a good poke check. And Behrman unable to play as they were offside. Clifford taking a look. He'll backhand it across. Intended that for Bingham. Here comes Reich. Reich outside the slot. Trying to get some help. He's double teamed. And as Bailey Dennis, one of the more speedier guys. Here's a shot wide of the net from Behrman. And Rich tried to center up. That was blocked. Poke check from Reich. They get through anyway. It's a 3-on-1. Looking at center. Actually, with the goal, 3-2 Zambronies on a great feed from the right circle. Mitch Stevens knew what he was doing on that 3-on-1, saw his man wide open, Sires actually with the finish, and now they have the go-ahead goal with 5 minutes remaining. Now it's going to be back over to the Zambronies one more time. Off the boards, intended for Kratzky. It's going to be back and over to Ritter. Off the boards over to Ireland. Left circle, shot, pad save, rebound wide of the net. Centers up one more time. Attempt to clear, unable, shot down low. Last second save by Story off the shot from Sheridan. And Sheridan, and a one-timer did not go well for Ritter. Here's Ireland. Back to Ritter, shot. It's blocked by his own man, Machete in front of the net. Ritter one more time, back over to Ireland. Ireland shot, that is blocked. And now the Reapers feeling the pressure now, but they are getting their chances, and Story is going to cover up with 4:10 remaining. And it's going to be centered and try to get one off there. Here's another one, that one wide of the net. That one coming from Zach Smith. Thomas, one more time. Wide angle shot, wide of the net. Zach Smith trying to fight for possession. Getting pinned up along with Darts. They both go down. And good poke check by Thomas, but it's going to be back over to Martinez. And Zaleski's going to have to hurry. Does buy time for the Reapers to get into the defensive position. Here is Smith with a shot. That is blocked. Comes out of the zone. He's going to be pressured. Gives it away to Smith. Smith to Ritter. Taps it. Shot. Rebound. Oh, wide the net. They had to place it up well, but... And that ball is stuck in Story's shoe, and they do finally wedge it out with 2:57 remaining as the clock stops. They had the right play going, but the finish didn't go so well.
Beat him to the ball, man. 2:37.
Back to the Reaper shot wide the net from Zach Smith. Actually plays it back. We'll see, way hold on, plays it off the boards. And we'll just dump it down the floor. Eric Justin takes a look at Bailey Dennis. The play around the board over to Sheridan, or that's Zaleski rather, off the boards. Ritter trying to hold on for possession. Has to go away. They fight for possession. Across, nearly intercepted by Thomas, but he will pick it up. Upwards to Ritter. Almost. He got taken down. No call from the officials. Off the scorekeeper table, back down the floor. Zach Smith takes a look. And we'll pass upwards to Ryan Wright. Wright trying to avoid Dennis. He's got it through. Taken down. No call. No call from the officials. Wow. They just took away a quality chance by Ryan Reich. It might have gone away with a. They might have gone away with a call as that one's down to the floor for icing.
Timeout, yellow.
And the Reapers will call their timeout. Now that was a great defensive play. That was a quality chance by Ryan Reich, but got taken down. They might have gone away with one. We'll have to look at that one more time. But that could have just prevented a tie game right there. So once again, the Reapers looking for their first cup in the 5 attempts that they've gone in the final. Right now, the guys they'll be looking for, you want to look for Reich and Smith. Ryan Reich has 1 goal for the game, and that puts him to 9 goals for the season. And Rich got his 5th and puts him in the double-digit mark on points. So I would expect Reich, Rich, and Smith on the floor for this last 142. And we'll be looking at Stan Gill and see if they're going to pull him. Right now I see 5 on the floor there. So, I now see 6 on the floor for the Reapers, but Gilliland is still out. Now Schroeder's heading to the bench. They were giving them instructions on what they're going to do. And it's going to be a toss-up. Zambronies have control. Across it goes. All the boards. Wells try to clear it out. Here's Sheridan, wide of the net. Behind the net, around to Kratzky. Trying to avoid Reich. Does get away, and he'll air it out, but it's going to be an icing. With 1:21 remaining in regulation. And it'll roll straight to Story, and it will cover up with 1:19 remaining. Reich wins this one. Shot, close, save, rebound, off the outside of the net. That was a great chance. Gilliland is still in the net. It's a shot by Sheridan, blocked. Sheridan one more time, over to Ritter. Tries a shot one more time, that's blocked. 1 minute remaining, Gilliland is heading to the bench, wrap around, that's stopped. Extra man for the Reapers. Left corner. Right, over to Smith, shot wide of the net. Welsh trying to clear out, stopped by Smith. Tries a deflection, unable to get it through. One more time, they clear it out. 35 seconds remaining in regulation. Around the boards. Ryan Reich gets it up over to Mike Rich. Back it goes. Oh, clear for Chris Martinez. He can get there. One more time. Good stop by Zach Smith. He scores! Brian Coyne puts the last nail on the coffin for the Zambronies. Empty net goal, 4-2. And they are looking to the first Carolina Cup. as that clock winds down, 11 seconds remaining. Zambronies have been with this league for a few seasons now. As the clock winds down one more time, one last save. The Zambronies have their first Carolina Cup. Matchup between the two teams of the Zambronies. Even though they couldn't get into C Division, this is their B Division title for them, their first. And they're going to let Dave Story take the first handshake with Stan Gilliland. It came down to defensive mistakes, and the Zambronies took advantage of them. As they are going to head to the scoreboard for their photo to make this official.
Now, way.
And so they finally get their first Carolina Cup. They will officially become the B Division champions, our first new champions in the B Division in 2 years.
Yeah.
We got to get this thing before Dean Melissa.
Closer in, as close as you can get in.
Closer in,
Get in, guys.
everybody's stopped.
And they brought in a whole fan base to get right behind them.
That's right. Here we go.
And how long it has taken them to get this far. So they hold the cup for the very first time. So we'll be back with a wrap up. Well, many of the plays that were made in this game were because of defensive turnovers and the teams taking advantage of them. But even with those, ultimately, it came down to who was the better goaltender, and this one turned out to be Dave Story. He made the great saves that he needed to make to keep the Zambronies ahead by 1 and get the empty netter for the insurance. So the Zambronies will get their very first Carolina Cup, and will be looking to defend that in the spring season. But let's not count out the Reapers just yet. They have proven themselves to be a very formidable team, so you might be seeing another matchup like this in the future. So that'll do it for the B Division. We have the other two divisions coming for you. This is Daniel Wilson. We'll see you next time around. The RSHL is supported by AllBlackHockeySticks.com, the stick of choice for many players of the RSHL. It is a very light and durable stick for only $89. AllBlackHockeySticks.com.